All right, here with Kecoughtan head football coach Alonzo Coley. His team hangs tough and gets a hard-fought victory over the Heritage Hurricanes today, 22-19 at Darling Stadium to move to 4-2 overall in the season. Coach, you got off to a great start offensively, 185 yards in the first half. Heritage would battle back as you probably expected they would.
Absolutely.
They score, and then James Mazzell with the kickoff return, 77 yards for you, and your defense gets a stop at the end. How do you feel after this one?
Awesome, man. Our kids have fought back and played really, really well, and have grown. You know, we started off the season real slow and sluggish, and guys had to kind of buy into their roles and stuff, but just kept plugging along, and guys are really getting better. And I really feel like this team is going in an upward motion. So I'm excited about it.
Yeah, and let's talk about Jonathan Melvin Free. He does a lot. Linebacker, running back, playing some quarterback now. Today he runs for 109 yards on 16 carries, gets a touchdown, getting you out of the 1 yard line situation there. I mean, he seems to be sort of that jack of all trades and one of the most valuable players here in the Peninsula District.
Absolutely, man. Jonathan can do it all. A great kid, best kid in the building, the best kid for us. Does whatever we tell him. Yes, coach, I got it. And he trying to make us better. That was a great job down there. I mean, we had the ball on the 1 yard line, and we, this quarterback sneaked that thing about 3-4 times all the way down to the 30 yard line, I think it was. And guys out of a hole, and really changed the momentum of the game. I thought, early on those guys battled, and we knew. We told them, hey, you know what? You got to stand there and take a punch, but you got to get back and then get it. And they held tight and worked out for us, so I'm excited.
Well, we talked back in the summer that you liked the experience of this group. It was similar, not maybe at the upper echelon of talent, that group you had with Desmond Savage, Nick Carrera, and Tyler Kristen. Your line of scrimmage today, I know you had your center go down, he came back in. George Mitchell, those guys, they battled up front today and made it a line of scrimmage game where Melvin could be a punishing factor.
Yes, sir. And, a lot of those guys have started for us for 3 years, and we took our lumps early, a couple years back, but it was for this moment, getting those guys some experience and those things. Guys up front, you talked about Mitchell and Chandler Perry.
Yeah, he's one of the big stuff.
Yeah, he's a stud for us. And, we did those things. Jalen White did well for us. And, Nate Bertinger being our tight end, fullback kind of guy, 3-year starter as well, played real tough. So those guys are experienced, and we expect a lot from them.
It's weird. The Hampton game was similar for you. You had a good first half moving the ball, and then second half didn't. Today, just 42 yards in the second half. But special teams, that third forgotten aspect, as Mazzell gives you that kickoff return. You guys were able to make some key plays, even when it looked like Heritage has a guy in Roderick Webb who can change the game with a return. Didn't let him have one of those.
Man, no, that was game. They played number one. He's not touching the football. Came in. He's a great player, man. Yeah. Those guys are well coached. Great quarterback. We had to do our thing, right? Our thing was, that's the thing. That's 2 weeks in a row. Like you said, special teams has really put us over the top. Mm-hmm. And those guys have bought into that. We spent a lot of time getting that stuff together and those things, and they hate it. But but you got to get it done.
Yeah. Was this game to you guys when you outlined it to your kids about let's get some pass rush because you knew Darius Price could be accurate, special teams make a key play here and there, and then just rely on Melvin's leadership and some of those seniors that have been through the wars?
Absolutely. Relying on experience. Special teams got to be great. We're going to run the ball, play some defense, but we got to, do all the fundamental things soundly, and if we do that, we feel we got a chance in every game.
Final one, I thank you for your time. You're now 4-2 overall in the campaign. You got Denby next. I know you don't worry about the opponent. You want to just concentrate on what you guys can do to get better. But how pivotal was this to get a win where you're not just talking about making the playoffs, where if you guys take care of business, you can be at home in the playoffs to begin?
Absolutely. It's a huge game. And you know what? I told my kids next week is the biggest week. We got homecoming coming up. We got Denby. We came off 2 hard-fought wins that, people kind of looking at us sideways about. So this week, to me, is the hardest week because mentally it's a challenge. And you're right. If we take care of business, our things are right in place for us.
Well, the Warriors get a nice victory coming from behind over Heritage today. Thanks so much, and we'll see you soon.
All right, thank you.